everyone. This is Erin from Lizzie Knits and Three Birds Yarn Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to do the PFB stitch. So that is short for purl front and back, and it's an increase stitch that is worked on one stitch and the end result is 2 stitches. So let's get started here. I'm going to show, I have a little garter stitch swatch here. So garter stitch looks the same on both sides, but even though this was all knit stitches, I'm going to start with a purl row just to kind of show you how this increase blends in. And for the PFB, it mimics a purl stitch. So you'll see what I mean in just a moment. Okay, I'm gonna get a few purl stitches out of the way here and just get into the swatch a little bit on this row. 1, 2, let's do one more. All right, those were normal purl stitches. Now let's do a PFB on the next one. So, like I said, it is purling. You want to have your yarn in the front. So first thing we want to do is make one stitch like a normal purl stitch. So take like I just did for these, take the right needle, insert into the front of that next stitch on the left needle, wrap the yarn, and bring the new stitch back on the right needle. Now, because we're still going to work into this stitch one more time, so do not take it off the left needle. Okay, so we have our one stitch here that we made, but we want to make a second one. So for this one, it's a little bit tricky, so I'll go slowly. The yarn is still in the front, and we're going to purl into the back of this stitch, but we're going to grab the stitch from the far left side. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try to orient this correctly and show you. Insert the needle all the way across the back and poke it through the left side. Come out the front. I'm gonna have to show you that one more time. All right, actually here, let's take this out. Okay, we still have the first stitch, original stitch on the left needle, and our one new stitch. We grab, and to make the second one, we grab it all the way from the back and bring that right needle out to the front. Okay, so it looks like we are ready to purl again because the needle's in the front, the yarn's in the front. So just like another purl stitch, wrap that over, and that stitch is going to come out into the back though, so don't let it drop off. See, there it is. We have 1, 2 stitches that we just made. Now you can take it off the left needle. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to show you that again. But here's what it looks like. It mimics a purl row. Okay, I'm going to do a spacer of just a regular purl stitch before we try this again. Okay, there's one regular one. You can see in here, yeah, it looks more, it has like 2 purl like bumps under, and then another one on the bottom. So technically out of those 2 stitches, you have the 3 little vertical bars that look like a purl stitch. Okay, one more time. Maybe a couple more times. All right, so PFB. Let's just do a normal purl stitch. Okay, keep that on the left needle. Keep that stitch on the left needle. Now we go to the far left side in the back with our right needle. It's centered here, and that is going to come out into the front. Okay, and it is going to be tight. You can see I'm struggling a little bit. It's tight, but once you get it off the needles, then it kind of loosens up a little bit. It's just tight when there's 2 needles in here going in opposite directions. Okay, so that is in the front, and we can purl that. And you might have to keep a hold on that stitch because when you bring it out the back, you just don't want it to fall off. All right, take that needle out. Okay, we got another PFB. Those were the 2 new stitches that we made. And sorry, I'm getting out of focus here. Those are the 2, they look like a purl stitch. Okay, let's do another, here, do a spacer. Again, 1 normal stitch. Okay, one more time, PFB. Normal purl stitch. And now reach across in the back and bring that needle through to the front. Okay, and then you purl stitch like normal. See how close it gets? Like, just make sure it doesn't fall off because you're still on the end of that stitch as it rolls out into the back. And you may have to practice this a few times because I know from normal knitting, like going across, that doesn't feel like the way we grab that on the second time. It doesn't feel like a natural knit stitch like what you're normally used to, but it just takes a little practice. And like I said, it's a little tight. So you go across and out the front. So here, one more time. Last one, normal purl stitch. I guess I didn't do a spacer this time. All right, and then for the second loop, all the way across to the left of that stitch, grab it, bring that needle out into the front. Okay, wrap the yarn, bring that new stitch back out from where it came from in the back. Okay, so that's about it. This looks like you have little, come on camera, little purl ridges all along here. This is great for increasing stitches on the purl side and having it blend in. Okay, that is it. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy.